Welcome back to Jungle Gym Reptiles. Today we're talking about some enclosure upgrades. We just got back from the Hillsboro Reptile Expo. Amazing expo. Had such a fun time. Saw very cool different types of reptiles all over the place. Got to meet some really cool people. Just a great time overall. Definitely want to give a shout out to Exoterra. They had a good conversation with them, talked up and coming enclosures and everything. And they helped me out with a small issue I was having and gave me some advice and everything. They're great people. Definitely recommend them to anyone that's in the reptile hobby. So we're going to start over here real quick. As you can see, Draco is in and out of hibernation right now, so he's like not all about his crickets. But we got him some more logs. We got plans for a bigger enclosure for him. Look at, he knows we're talking about him. He's like, what? What do you want? Eat that cricket right there. Get it. Get it. Go on, get it. No? Not for the camera? All right. But what we did get is we got this. Now this is the Exoterra extra large tall. It's like their skyscraper model. It's got a cool lock on the front right here that if you push down, make sure none of the cresties are over here. You push down and you can open it right up. And as we can see, we have our female cresty right there. And the male is down there. They're like, wow, this is so cool because they went from this to this, which is like twice the size. Haven't done their food yet, but we're going to get to that after this video. And yeah, I mean, this is really cool enclosure. Not fully done yet. We got some sticks and everything in there. But we will be adding some more in there. It is not bioactive yet. I got some moss on the ground for them, which I transported over from the tree frogs enclosure, but in the hopes that some of the springtails or isopods might be in there, and they can transfer over and get that bioactivity going early for us. But we did. Now, the misting system I'm still working on. As you can see, it's connected for the tree frogs, but not connected up there yet because that foam piece unfortunately does get in the way of the misting port, which I'm going to have to just cut a little square out so that we can get that misting system in there. For the tree frogs, as we can see, their cage is awesome. I mean, it is awesome. We got them this little moss house for them to hide out in. We got a little water dish over there. This is bioactive now. We have finished this, and this is fully bioactive. I can't quite figure out why it keeps doing this, getting this moisture. I don't know if it's natural or not, but we have our hydro balls down here. We have our mesh layer, and then our bioactive soil. We have springtails and isopods in there with a leaf litter down here. We have a stick going up that way, a stick up there. That is a live plant right there in the corner, and that is a live plant in the back. And those are some fake leaves with some moss, and that is where the tree frogs like to hang out, and they're pretty tucked away in there right now. But yeah, this is another Exoterra enclosure. And I was having an issue with this top it was like caving in. And I talked to the Exoterra representative, and he kindly let me know that this may have been one of the prototype models where there's a locking mechanism underneath that the prototypes did not have, and went ahead and gave me a new one that does lock and prevents that bending that pushes it in. Talk to them about getting a light, which we will be getting a light that goes up on top here. That is a healthy light source for the plants on top of their UVB light. Now, I don't go all in like I do for the frogs for everyone else. The only reason I go all in for the frogs is because they are so sensitive, and it doesn't take much for them to, from what I've learned, meet an end. They're a very sensitive species, not as sensitive as most frogs, but they can still be pretty sensitive. So we want to make sure that they are well off, because a lot of, our ball pythons, our bearded dragons, our leopard geckos, the tortoise, they're very hardy creatures, and they can deal with being without a perfect cage, and us building up to a perfect cage. Their cage is probably as perfect as it's going to get. There's 2 of them in there. Don't know if they're male and female, but we will find out with future videos. Yeah, their cage is pretty much perfect. The only things I would probably add is a few more plants in there, and then that light, of course, to keep the plants very healthy. And that corner where the water dish is, I do want to... sorry, Draco finally ate a cricket. He's finally starting to wake up. I do want to do like a little personally made water area for them to hang out. But what else we did get is we got this big piece of wood right here. And I believe we got this at a no, not Zoo Med. We got it at a Exoterra booth as well. Not the same one. But yeah, this is for Autumn. As we can see, she is a big girl. She is 10 years old, I believe now. As we can see, that shedding issue. Her logs that were in there just weren't doing the job. So we got this, which she loves. She's already been in and out of it several times. She loves it. What is this? I wonder how that got on the inside. I'm gonna have to clean that. This is baby powder that I've been having an ant problem, so I've been trying to get rid of that. I'm curious how that baby powder got on inside. It shouldn't be harmful to her. And then I went ahead and got a few of these, just because I had a limited money, but that is for Boulder because he's been having a shed problem too. Everybody's been having shed problem. We got Lefty up here, got one for him, and then a small little piece of driftwood for Delilah over there. And I believe that's it. It was a great time. I definitely recommend the Hillsboro Reptile Expo for anybody that is wanting to go. I've been to 3 reptile expos now, and that was the best one I've been to so far. It was really good, really organized. Prices were decent. There was lots of variety of different reptiles, different vendors, not just reptile vendors. There was lots of different types of rock vendors, shirt vendors. There was all sorts of stuff. So it was a really good time. And yeah, we're just trying to make sure everyone in here is getting as comfortable as we can get them. And there goes the misting system spraying all over the ground because I don't have it hooked up yet. And I can't plug it because my only plug is being used. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I have today. We got future plans in the works, and I appreciate anyone that is watching these videos. I appreciate the support. I would love to eventually one day make this a thing, a career, and take care of my reptiles full time because of my love for them. And I would love to move on to rescuing reptiles in need. But it all starts with you guys. It all starts with the likes. It starts with subscriptions. It starts with the comments. Everything helps. And with that, if you're new here, please leave a like. Please think about subscribing. It definitely helps me out and get closer to my goal. My goal by the end of the year would be 100 subscribers. That would be amazing. And thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful day.